As a fan of the Honkai series, I was genuinely excited to participate in the first closed beta for Honkai Star Rail only a few months ago, but after playing closed beta 2, the excitement has grown to entirely new levels. With changes in the story, gameplay, and brand new characters, I am now very confident that Hoyoverse knows exactly what they're doing with Star Rail. While I have voiced one of my only concerns with the game in a previous video, this video will focus on my thoughts of the game as an entity and its current state. For those who don't know, Honkai Star Rail is the first turn-based entry not only to the Honkai universe, but from Hoyoverse/MiHoYo as an entity in general. This is a major release for them, so it's very important that they get this game right the first time. In order to solidify their space in the gacha genre, they're taking the approach of releasing various different games from various different genres in order to pull players in from every type of game that is available at this current time. In this specific closed beta, everything has been ramped up. They've done a lot of character balancing, they've made changes to the story to help fill in confusing aspects of what has previously been told. They've made a lot of changes to the things that have already made sense to ensure the quality of the story was up to par. They've added the introduction to the game, which introduces you to two brand new characters, Kafka and Silverwolf, and in this specific section of the game, not only does it make you want these characters, but it serves as a sort of tutorial and it works really well. This is one of the many things that I feel was done correctly, and every bit of the story moving forward was told in a really effective manner that not only builds a relationship between the player and the characters, but also pulls you into this new story. Now, the gameplay in this is still somewhat the same. If you played Closed Beta 1, then you pretty much know exactly what to expect. However, they've made changes to the character abilities in order to balance them out a bit, as well as remove any exploits that were found during the first Closed Beta that prevents enemies from being able to attack, or from characters from becoming too powerful too early, which made the rest of the game too easy. They've added an additional system by the name of relics, which I'm personally calling Artifacts 2.0, but I made a separate video on my channel that you can go and watch if you want to hear my feelings on that. TLDR, I don't like this system at all, as it's too reminiscent of what's already embedded within Genshin Impact, and that system has way too much randomness that make the grind not too much fun, in combination with the stamina that limits that not fun grind in the first place. It's just too much going on, and I really hope that they go back to the drawing board within Honkai Star Rail and change this up a bit. All other forms of progression are fine, even the forms that require you to wait till specific days in order to grind specific materials. I'm used to that within other games like Arknights, but this relic system, it's just not a good look. While there is a level of openness in the world that has been created, I feel like the pathing makes this more of a linear game. I don't really have a problem with this because the game will most likely serve as a story-focused title where the openness doesn't really matter too much. If you're looking for an open world game, you can go and play Genshin Impact. That is something that many people are loving today, and it's the staple of open world games at this current time. You may want to reduce your expectations if you're looking for that kind of openness within Honkai Star Rail. They've also added a roguelike game mode that I honestly find to be the best part of the gameplay in general. Not only do the player builds count, but the buffs that you add to the party that you've entered with matter immensely in order for you to complete the run. And this just scratches the surface of the things that have been added to Star Rail. However, as I mentioned, I have another video where I have some feelings about the relic system. I urge you to go watch that video because it does provide a solution to the problem, and even if it doesn't get enough traction, it's very important that we start speaking up about the things that we need to get changed or really want to get changed, so that Hoyoverse knows how to implement better features into their game. If we don't say anything, nothing ever has a chance of changing. Overall, I am very optimistic about Honkai Star Rail. The developers are doing a fantastic job on the storytelling, the gameplay mechanics, the boss fights, in-game, and so much more. Hoyoverse has a massive opportunity to do something different within the turn-based genre that could innovate and push this genre forward, so I'm looking forward to seeing this game in the near future. Let me know your thoughts, as I want to hear them in the comment section below. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay chaotic. Bye-bye now.